this one lah. So just nice. Yeah.
Oh wait, so the Tesla only sell white, right?
No, they sell there are different Teslas that they sell. The white one is the base price. So the rest you got to do a top up.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why most of the cars will come in as white. And then if you change the color, then you will get the vehicle tax. Yeah.
The white is easier to wrap or like other colors also can?
Other colors are fine. Yeah, it's dependent on what color is on the inside. Yeah. So like if you open up my door, then you will see the white color base. Yeah.
Very different from any other cars I see.
Yeah, it's super different. Do you drive?
I don't drive, but
Yeah.
I do see it. My favorite car is a BM.
Yeah.
So it's like totally different.
Yeah, BM is very complicated. There's a lot of stuff inside.
How do you choose Tesla? Like why?
Actually, I reserved the car since 1.6.
Huh.
Yeah, so I've been waiting about 5 years for this.
Serious?
Yeah.
Because of Elon Musk?
No, so I do like people who design great products. And so Teslas is one of those things that will change. It will really change driving as we know it. Go straight, the car will do everything already.
The learning curve, how is it?
Okay, so that's the thing. I feel like for Autopilot, at least there should be some. People should still be briefed. You know, it's like if you fly, then the plane's Autopilot. People go through them one by one to tell you what's the limitation of the Autopilot.
Yeah.
Same for the car. So once you understand the limitations, then you kind of know when to come in, when not to come in. So like
right.
These two merging lanes, if it's a very big gap, right?
Yeah.
And I know there's a car behind me now, so I'm just going to be a bit more careful, Yeah, because the car its directive is to stick to the center of the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a takeover or is it like just a simple increase in speed?
So I've not touched anything. So if I disengage, you will hear a chime like just now. So that was when I disengaged. Yeah.
But does it change the experience? Like, do you feel more relaxed or more ganjiao?
More relaxed.
Oh,
so
really?
if you try to push it to these limits when you first try to learn, then it's a bit more ganjiao. It's like riding a bicycle, right? Your first time you try, each time you try to push it a bit more, you will be a bit unsure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, like nowadays on the roads, right? I actually just put it on and let the car drive. Unless I'm in a rush.
Right.
Yeah. If I'm in a rush, then I'll go lah. I'll drive. Yeah.
Quite cool. Like you just sit back and just let it drive.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, you can just monitor your blind spots. So, the main difference between driving when you're on Autopilot versus driving yourself. Driving yourself, you're pretty much in control of everything. When you're on Autopilot, you're watching out for things that Autopilot may not like, and then you're prepared to take over. So it's a bit slightly different.
You're more aware of your surroundings, right?
You can look at more things. Yeah, correct. Yeah. It's actually very relaxing. And once it's on the road, actually now, yeah, so if I want to change lanes, it has to have at least about 5 vehicles length to be safe. So you always choose the safest option. And if there's a car that's coming in slightly faster, it wouldn't go out. So now my right lane is clear. I just need to nudge the steering wheel a bit. It will take the lane already. Yeah. So now if I want to go, eventually you ask me to go back because we're exiting at Changi Airport. East Coast Park. Yeah. So if it's clear, you will go in. So sometimes like this, it's sensing something that it doesn't like, so it's not going in. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I'll try again. I'll let it do again, then see whether it do it. So now it's doing. I think it doesn't like the shadows. Yeah.
Like this kind of braking, does it scare you a bit?
Once you get used to it, you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it doesn't drive like how we drive.
Yeah.
So you take time to get used to how it drives, and then you adjust from there. So
Right.
there are certain times where like that kind of braking, if you first experience it, it's a bit.
It's not say bad lah. You're just like unused to it.
Yeah. So even if let's say today you drive right, and then just now you brake, I will also feel uneasy.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect the car to brake, or I didn't expect you to brake.
Yeah.
So more or less that's the thing.
So the sounds
They
like
ping you what to do lah.
they ping you.
Yeah. So like big trucks like this, they're not too comfortable with the bigger trucks. Yeah. So like if they start to eat into our lane, the autopilot doesn't really like it. So now we are, because I routed us to this spot, so it's making its own decision now lah. And it's a bit early lah. So normally when you drive,
Oh yeah, you take this
you
left
won't
lane.
you won't exit so early lah. You won't keep to the lane so early. Yeah. But since we're on this lane, I just took over. And can you feel it? Yeah. You will fly.
Wow.
Yeah. People don't get it, like just how. Let me get some gaps. Then I can press for you. Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get why the reactions.
And this is not the fast one, you know. This is the normal one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So like, the first time my mom told her, she was like, "Wow, what is this? What is this?" Then she's very scared. So I put her into the chill mode. So like she stepped. Can you imagine if you're over 70 plus, you didn't expect your dad suddenly they step on it.
Oh my god, you cannot get used to this. Oh
Yeah.
my god, you cannot get used to this. I think like almost everyone you drive will have the same reaction, right?
Yeah, correct. They almost.
I would never expect a car to drive this fast.
Yeah, it's the sudden hit. Yeah, so yeah, most cars it takes time to get the gear, you know.
Yeah.
Then you gotta find the third gear or fourth gear, your
Yeah.
peak top. Then you, yeah,
This is like sudden hit. Like
Yeah.
Instant.
correct.
Is that why you like EV so much?
So I've been driving hybrids for 10 years already, actually,
Oh,
about
really?
8-9 years. So I've driven all the Priuses except the Gen 1 Prius. Even the Prius C, I've driven both its 1.2 and 1.4. So I'm very used to the linear acceleration.
Yeah.
So now when I go back, so then I drove a Copen for a while. That one was, I couldn't get used to it because it's constantly finding the gear, right? Whereas if you have an EV, then there's no gear to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're constantly, it's already there.
Just one gear only.
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
So by right, if I engage FS, like the autopilot, it would have taken this corner.
Can you merge into this?
So it's disabled for city street, so this is considered city already.
I
So
see.
they won't go in.
But they'll tell you first lah, like before they go and disengage.
Yeah, correct.
Actually, you did say that you paid $10,000, is it?
Yeah, we had 11.5k. So the more people I let experience, the more the money is worth it.
Yeah.
At least more people get to experience it.
But like, what made you want to buy the FSD? Is it the
Actually, I appreciate the technology. Yeah, and I feel,
got potential to grow?
I'm not saying got potential. Eventually, it will drive itself. It's just you don't want people to abuse it, and like, I don't want the situations where people start to go on the road and they're like, oh, you know, like just for the sake of TikTok, you know. Then they go on there and then try to pull some stunt. Yeah. So I rather try to get the message across. Like at the end of the day, what this does is it's an assist. Yeah, it's not so much of I'm gonna navigate. But eSIM inside. So I think this one is with Singtel. But Singtel is having quite a bit of issues so far.
Does Autopilot work once the what is it, signal is gone?
Apparently, the other time I thought no, but yesterday I was on no signal and Autopilot worked. Yeah. So by right, it should function by itself. It's only FSD. So if it doesn't have navigation information, then they won't know where to go. Yeah. Correct.
But don't know where to go, but they still have a local map.
Yeah, correct. So they'll have a local map, and so Tesla's Autopilot is a bit different from other cars where they are real time. So they're engaging the roads real time. Yeah, compared to other cars which is like pre-map and LiDAR sensors. Yeah.
Okay, one question is like how does it perform when it's heavy rain? Like
Oh, it's okay. Oh, but
okay.
Autopilot. So my FSD feature to lane change will be disabled, but they can do Autopilot. So I'm very amazed. It actually sees better than me.
oh really?
So sometimes when it rains very heavily, you don't see the lines anymore. The lane lines. But the car is okay.
Oh really?
I'm very surprised. Like heavy rain, Autopilot does fine.
Seems like they like Singapore is not a special case lah. Like I would think because they train it all in US, the technology.
So what they don't like is traffic behavior. Like weather conditions, all these hours is relatively mild lah. But they don't like our traffic. As in they haven't been trained for our traffic. So everything here is don't give way, very little space. You got to cut into lanes. You got to 不要脸, and cut into lanes. But it's not ready for this. It's not there yet. Mainly because safety comes first. So you always choose the safest option, which is stick to the lane.
That's true.
Yeah.
So now lane change, do you like give it control, like do you just trust it?
So like let's say like that, right? I know it's a stupid decision to change now. So I don't change off. At the end of the day, when I first started, I let it decide lah. Then you realize you are the one driving. So you decide lah. They may tell you that we want this, so if I pull out now without the car, we should be able to go. So once it's clear, the vehicle will take its own lane.
I change lanes quite fast. Like just once it commits, you just go in.
Yeah. So that's a tricky portion. That's in a way also because I know I've given it that clearance to change the lane. So if you don't know, and then you thought like, okay, actually that's enough, but then if the car behind speeds up, then the car will swerve back into its own lane. It will swerve back.
Have you tried using this in heavy traffic, like stopping?
Perfect. Works wonders.
Wow. So like that one is really relaxing lah.
I just sit there and do nothing. I just sit inside.
That's so cool.
That's the best. Actually, that kind I'm not sure whether adaptive cruise control can do it yet. Like, does your parents' BM can you do it?
My BM have to set like the limit, but I still have to press the pedal. And then it will just go at the constant speed lah. But I still have to monitor whenever I press the brake.
Okay.
How much is one Tesla?
Depends which Tesla you get.
Like the base model.
The base model, I think with COE right now is about 165 to 175, depending how much you pay for COE.
But that's quite comparable to the high-end cars here.
Yeah, and it's way better than any high-end cars. Like for the amount of car that you get, don't count the interior. I think it's way more of a car.
Right. I'm slowly starting to see like Teslas on the road.
So they're delivering the Teslas already. They're starting to deliver more. It wants to change lane. Why? Because it wants to go KP.
Is this what they call phantom braking?
This one no, like this one's kind of me not knowing that you wanted to take this lane. Because I thought they were going to go up Sherras and go CTE, but they decided to go KP, and then PIE. So by right, do you have car behind me? Okay, let me just do autopilot for you. It will be a bit slow, but you will take it. So the problem is like for us, we currently see very far, right? So we kind of already like prepared for the turn. But for the car, it's turning at the lines, and then it's trying to keep center. So when you try to keep dead center, you have to keep correcting. So for us, we naturally you would drive to the side already lah. Correct. But for the car, you wouldn't.
It works in tunnels also.
Also autopilot does, but not the FSD. So no navigate function in the tunnels.
But you can keep the lane and everything.
You can keep the lane.
Wow. Imagine like you can drive this to Malaysia or anything. Super cool.
Correct. So in fact, if you got highway traffic, then more or less you don't need to touch anything. You will drive all the way. So actually, in fact, most of our drive, if you just count kilometers, the car is driving you more than me.
Is it easy to charge?
Yes. Can we pull into a charger? Let me think. So it's quite easy. So right now, I normally go to Orchard Central because it's the supercharger. It's that fast.
Oh, it's a Tesla supercharger?
Yeah, at Orchard Central, 9th floor. You can go up and have a look. So 10 to 80% is within half an hour.
Wow.
You can fill up a good 50% of your battery in 10 minutes. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Like no difference here, right?
Correct. So most like petrol only. Petrol you still got to queue up to pay.
Yeah. But right now, is it free or is it?
So it's free right now. Just you guys just got to pay for parking.
But that's good. I think you can drive everywhere.
Yeah, but okay. So the downsides of EV is that I wish there was a bit more range. I wish I had about 20% more, because it's more of like, see, like this weekend now, let's say I drive a bit more, do the photo shoot, like give you rides and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I confirm need to charge it. You get what I mean? So I need to put in for the week.
So let's say you go from here down to like east, how many times? Like 1 week?
So I can do about 300 and before each charge, between charge I do about 300 and about 10 to 330. Yeah. Anything more is a bit stretching it.
Right.
Like the car can do it, but you won't answer.
Oh,
it's like your handphone, you won't go out with 12% battery.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. The lowest I went is about 7%.
But then your home got like charger, or your house got charger?
Yeah, no. So it's a lifestyle. So now, like, let's say dinner places, I'll just choose somewhere that I can pull in to do a charge. So the whole idea of like needing a petrol station changes anymore. I won't want to pull into a petrol station to charge my car.
Yeah.
Because I waste time. It's like I'll sit there and charge.
Yeah.
Whereas now the lifestyle is more of you go to somewhere that you want to be there, and you just leave your car there while you do whatever you want. Yeah, so a lot of people has that mindset of like, wow, I sit so long to do a charge. Actually, you lucky got traffic jam. Yeah.
It's very shiny.
Yeah. So again, you're always like the center. Like for me, you see, because motorbike
So
normally we're left and right. Yeah.
How does it handle motorbike? Like
okay.
Okay.
I was impressed. It doesn't panic.
Okay.
Yeah. So unless it's imminent accident, like the bike snaps right into your center of your lane and slow down, the car handles it fine. It kind of understands that it's going at a certain speed, it's not going to brake. Yeah, but charging, it's lifestyle change. Yeah. So I feel like people don't have to worry too much about like. So two things helps: charging at work, charging at home, and the last one is destination charging, which is going like shopping malls and whatever. That also will be very helpful.
Does the range decrease because of the hot weather?
So if they have to pull up the cooling system to cool the batteries, then of course there's some drain in that. But if you say whether there's like phantom drain just because of temperature, then no . That is quite constant.
How's the interior? Is there something like banner gaps, like all the way?
No, not badly. So the ones that are coming out nowadays is much better. The one that came out of Shanghai, mine only had one minor issue at the back, which when they wrap my car, they help me settle it. Yeah.
It's from Shanghai or from
Shanghai. So all the APEC vehicles are all from Shanghai. First time I'm trying recording with you on like just a phone. Because just now one of the guys who did the shoot suggested to me, I don't want to use labels. I can just use a mobile phone. He said it's quite clean.
Got listen.
I don't know. Try. I didn't even check whether are we synced yet.
Oh
yeah, he told me to before start recording do a clap. I forgot. Shit.
Oh dang. What's the clap for? To sync up in
to sync up. So like when our private card, we know when to. What got you into electrical engineering?
I like it's Elon Musk.
So you took engineering course of Musk.
Yeah.
Elon. What?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. I think army I had nothing to do. Then I just see all the news. That time it was 2018. I think was the scaling up problem. Yeah. But then I find he do so much things.
Yeah.
Like people say he lousy, but actually he achieved a lot.
Yeah.
Like respect,
Yeah. Oh, nice. Managed to influence